Let me just do it quick before my hair starts shrinking up and just doing a madness. I can't describe it. My hair just looks and feels. Look at this. It's just so. It's flowy, soft. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time coming to my channel or watching my videos, then welcome, and then if this is your second time watching, then welcome back too. Anyway, I know I look a bit cray cray or whatever, because yeah, but this video is all about deep conditioning. So I've already like co-washed my hair, and now I deep conditioned the back, so I will show you. Yeah, I know I look a bit crazy, but these two sections I have not done, so I'll just pin this out the way. But I've done these sections, the back, I've just put them in some loose twists here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them away, and I'll show you which deep conditioner I'm using. I've actually mixed them because one of them was running out, so I'll just show you the front two sections just because I don't want to show you everything because I know it's going to take a long time. So I just pin this up. Yeah, I know these clips didn't look great. Let me just readjust it. Yeah, so this video is just going to be about me like talking about what I do and what you shouldn't be doing basically. So this is my hair currently. I don't know if the camera's really going to pick it up, but yeah, there's a little bit of definition and stuff. But I've boiled some water. Yeah, so warm water is supposed to like open the cuticle up, so especially if you have low porosity hair, it's like difficult for moisture to enter. But if you use like heat source, like indirect heat, not like straighteners, but like hot water, I boiled some water and then put it in here. And then I'm gonna add the deep conditioner. So I used this one, and then I didn't have enough, so I added a bit of this one. And I also add a bit of oil in this, but I'll show you, you'll see the video. I've already made a video about the oil blend or whatever, so you'll see that. But yeah, let me just get started. So this is just this one section. I'm just gonna spritz it down with water. So I'm just gonna start with the ends, and then I'm just gonna work the water in. To be honest, the water's cooled down a little bit because took me about 20 minutes to do the back section. So okay, I'm just opening it apart. Okay, and then just add this. Okay, so make sure you start at the ends of your hair just because they need the most love. So just add, there's like hairs in this, bit cream. Yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna start off with about that much, and then just mix it in my hand, and then start with the ends, and then just work the way up the hair shaft. I would do this, you can do this in the shower or not, but because I'm showing you this, like how to do it, I decided to do it outside the shower. But I recommend don't do it on soaking wet hair, because when you leave your hair to like marinate like with the product in, when you're doing your stuff around the house, whatever you want to do, you have water dripping down your neck, and it's not nice. So just add water as you go. So I'm just gonna make sure I add some on the edges here, and then separate. My hair is actually already detangled, to be honest, but no, my hair is probably gonna tangle up again. But yeah, you can detangle your hair in with the deep conditioner in, but some deep conditioners don't allow you to do that just because it's not like meant for detangling, or it's just not that good. But this one allows me to do it, so this is cool. Yeah. So I'm just going to work the product in. Okay, come across a knot. Okay, so what's the point of deep conditioning? So usually deep condition or do masks to use masks to help with the damage. Could be heat damage or whatever damage, color damage, but really it's there to help with your color damage and that stuff like that. However, it's not going to really eliminate it. Once your hair's heat damage is damaged, but don't just use it when your hair's damaged, use it to maintain the health on your hair. So I've just got a bit of shed hair there. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep working in. I'm going to add some more water actually. This little pot. Okay, so if you're struggling to get the product in, as you can see, it looks like it's just sitting on my hair. So that means we're just gonna have to spend a bit more time working the product in, basically. So, and then I'm just gonna do the praying hands method, just like that, multiple times, just to really work the product in. If you're struggling, if you've worked in like continuously and it's still not going in, don't stress about it, because when you leave the product in your hair to sit, it should marinate and penetrate into your hair anyway, so, and the white bit should leave. So this is just my hair now. Just, there's a little bit of definition, to be honest. So it's like not frizz-free. There's just a little bit. See, so it's got like a bit of a bounce to it, which is good, which means my hair's healthy. I know we all hate shrinkage and that, but it means our hair's healthy if it can shrink back up. So just separate it gently. So okay, let's finish with this part. I'm going to add more hair. If you come across a knot, just gently tug it. Okay, yeah, I've taken the knot out. Add a bit more water. Okay, so I've done my hair in sections just because I have a lot of hair and I want the product to coat every single part of my hair. So that's why I just do it in sections, just so it coats every single strand. And evenly distribute the product. We don't want to deep condition some part and then realise that we didn't cover the whole of our head. You can deep condition for as long as you want, really, but there's sometimes thing is, I would usually just do it up to like half an hour, maybe like an hour, but I know some people do it overnight, but I guess it's what your hair really needs. But you need to be careful with deep conditioning overnight, because there is a thing called moisture overload, and I know that sounds mad, like black hair needs so much moisture, but there is such thing as moisture overload, so you do want to be careful and just don't deep condition for so long. Just do it for, only do what's necessary. You don't need to go above and beyond, because sometimes above and beyond is not good for your hair. So see, that's the hair. See, I've got loads of product on it. So I'm done with this section. I'm just gonna twist it up, yeah, just put it away, and then do this last section. I'll show you guys, and then I'll come back and show you my hair just before I rinse out, and I'll show you after when I've rinsed out. Okay, the twists don't need to be like anything special, just a quick one, nothing too neat. So I'll just show you my hair again here. Okay, yeah, that's just my hair. There's a little bit of definition or whatever at the front, but it's not much. So I'm just gonna wet my hair again, and yeah, just get rid of the shed hairs on my hand. Actually, if you're struggling for the product to get into your hair, then just like I said earlier, just take your time, be gentle with your hair, really be gentle with it. Don't you want to force the product into your hair, but I don't mean like manhandle it, just praying hands method, add water, warm water, and yeah, should be good. So I just added the product to the ends of my hair, and I'm just going to spray it with water, really work it in and just smooth it down, but just be really gentle, because type 4 hair is very, 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 very fragile, and we're not trying to get any breakage, we're trying to prevent it from happening. You can't necessarily stop breakage, but you can prevent it from being excessive. Okay, the roots here are a bit dry, so I'm just going to add a bit more. Do you know what, I thought I was going to have, I didn't think I was going to have enough, that's why I mixed it, but now I think there's going to be a bit too much. But it's okay, I'll just add it to the rest of my hair. If you have when I finished twisting my hair up and putting the product in, I'll just put a plastic bag on top just to keep the moisture, trap the heat in. But if you have a heat source, like a steamer or something else, I've seen some of these shower caps that you can put in the microwave. They have these little beads or something in it that can heat up, and that can create more moisture, because steam is supposed to be really good. Well, I've never actually really used it, but I hear loads of good things about it. It's supposed to soften hair even more. So my hair now. So my hair's really weighed down by the product, but it's alright. So if you have finer hair, my hair's kind of thick, but it's not the thickest. But if you have finer hair than me, then probably try a deep conditioner that's a bit more, that's less thick. Because sometimes if you have, if your hair's really fine and low density, then and you add a thick product, it's gonna weigh hair down, and you don't really want that. You want something that can really enter the hair shaft, you know. And if you're wondering which are the best deep conditioners, you want to be looking at the ingredients part. You want to look for humectants, things that will draw moisture from the air into your hair. Those things are like glycerin, honey, but I know some people can be a bit sensitive to glycerin, so this whole natural hair journey thing is a bit of a trial and error thing. So you want to try products with glycerin in, with honey in. You also want, if you want your deep conditioner to be really moisturizing, you need to have like the deep conditioner needs to have lots and lots and lots and lots of oils in, things like, and butters in as well, like shea butter, yeah, different butters, mango butter, capaci butter, all these natural things that will moisturize your hair as well. But also as well, don't forget that this deep conditioner that I'm using is more of a moisturizing one. However, you are going to get to a point where your hair has had lots of moisture and it's going to start to feel really limp, and your hair's not going to be shrinking up as much. Your curls that are 4C are going to like look really really loose, and they shouldn't be looking like that, and that's probably because you haven't got enough protein in. So you do need to use protein conditioners, deep conditioners, but how often you do them just depends on your hair, and you need to try it out, because too much protein can also cause protein overload, and your hair can break off from that. So you really need to be careful on and be cautious of what products you use. So don't just like grab any products in your house. Feel your hair. Is your hair feeling dry? Then add a moisturizing one. If your hair's feeling limp and weak and too soft, then you need to add a protein one. If your hair, you know, you need to feel your hair to see what it's really like, to see what your hair really needs, basically. So I'm just focusing on the ends, and then just work it all the way to the top. I'm gonna add some water because my hair feels a little bit dry, not like moisture dry, but just needs more water basically. Deep conditioners can help with elasticity. So like I said, with the protein overload, when you have protein overload, there's like problems with your hair elasticity. So using protein conditioners will help. And if you have damaged hair, I mentioned earlier, don't just use regular conditioners, because regular conditioners are just there to they just have slip in it, and it's easier for you to detangle. That's literally the only like purpose that it serves. Whereas deep conditioners, those are formulated to really penetrate the hair shaft for deeper moisture. So just keep that in mind. Don't use your regular conditioners, rinse out conditioners to replace them with deep conditioners, because they're not going to work the same. And try and deep condition as much as possible. So once a week, you know, like once a week. But I know sometimes that can be too much. When I first started, I was doing it like once every 2 months or something like that. Like I was barely doing it. But now I just do it weekly, and it just maintains the health of my hair. Like I mentioned in my first video that I kept deep conditioning every single week, and I didn't really see much of a difference, because I thought my ends were still like split and they were really thin. But it wasn't because I wasn't deep. It wasn't because of deep conditioning. It's because I wasn't detangling properly. So just know that you need to detangle properly when you're doing all these things to maintain proper healthy hair. So I finished doing this part. Okay, the camera you can't really see on camera, but there are white bits sitting on my hair. So hopefully when I finish finished deep conditioning my hair for half an hour or however long I leave it on, not more than an hour really, my hair should be clear. So I'm just going to twist it up. You can do your hair in however many sections you want to do it in, but with this wash day I chose to do, I don't know how many I did actually. I think I'll show you guys in a second. Oh god, there's actually so much in here. This is not like this is a bit of a messy process, so just know that your clothes are going to get dirty. One thing to know that is every time you shampoo your hair, I don't want to say you have to, but you should deep condition every time you shampoo your hair, because the shampoo cleanses your hair to the point where there's literally like almost no moisture in, especially if it's a bad one. So deep conditioning masks are a must when you after you shampoo your hair. If you don't have a steamer, any of that fancy stuff, you can just put an extra top on top of this just to trap the heat in even more. So I will come back with my hair after deep condition and once I've rinsed out. So I don't know if you can see, but it's started to clear up. Let's see. Okay, you can still see some of the white stuff, but it's not as obvious as it was before. So I'm just gonna rinse out and then come back and show you guys. Okay, so welcome back again. I've just rinsed out my hair in the shower. Yeah, my hair feels silky, but I'll just show you. So I left it in the twist when I washed it out, but let me show you. There's no product in, by the way. So my hair looks so good. Like when I saw it in the shower and like in the mirror, I was like, wow, my hair looks so good. Like it just looks moisturized. It still smells like the product. Yeah, in fact, let me just take it all out so you can see my hair. Let me just do it quick before my hair starts shrinking up and just doing a madness. Okay, look, it just looks, I don't know, the camera doesn't pick up, but I just feel like my hair just looks so moisturized. Like, oh, the front of my hair always struggles to become defined just because it's like a bit more looser compared to the rest of my hair, but I just, oh, I can't describe it. My hair just looks and feels, look at this, it's just so, oh, but yeah, I think my hair looks super good. Yeah, it's flowy, soft, you know, it's got that, it's detangled, it's got the bounce back. This was a successful wash day. See what it looked like with the middle parting. I don't know, just look at that, it just looks so good. Yeah, so there's no product in there and it's just so bouncy and stuff, so yeah. Like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you learned something from this. Yeah.